Welcome to Season 2, Episode 7 of Reverse the Relapse. And today we are unpacking how control can lead to weight gain. You're in the right place if you're ready to stop the sabotage and weight regain post-weight loss surgery. Hi, I'm Georgie Beams. I'm a psychologist who works in the area of emotional eating, sabotage, and weight regain for weight loss surgery patients. I have experience working in a weight loss surgery clinic, as well as supporting women online to reverse the relapse. I honestly believe that psychology should be a mandatory part of everyone's weight loss surgery journey. Your body has had an upgrade to version 2.0 after surgery, but your mind is most likely operating at version 1.0, which is your old pre-surgery mind. You're here to update your mind to match your body and get back on your weight loss path. And I'm here to help you. So this month in my NBT program, we have a monthly theme around being versus doing, which is all related to control. So let's unpack this. So most of us have a default mode of doing. We are very proficient at the doing. And when we're in doing mode, it's about being busy. So we have our to-do lists, and really the strategy is to control. Now, we know that we are in doing mode when our awareness is in our head, right? So thinking about all the things, planning, preparing, you've got the lists. So we are either, as human beings, we are either doing or we're being, and they're mutually exclusive. And we cannot be and do at the same time. Now, we all need to do. So if you have kids, if you have a job, if you have a house, it's important that we can recognize that we do need to be in the doing energy. The being energy is when we are out of our head and into our body. So we are connected, we are present, and we are living our life, right? Really connecting and showing up and being in the moment. When we're in our head, we are actually observing our life. So we're not in our life, we are on the outside looking in. And it's almost like we're in a perpetual dress rehearsal. We never get out on stage, like being in the moment. So let me ask you, have you ever had a relaxing massage or maybe a facial where you've walked out just feeling fantastic and almost like floating? Or maybe it's a restorative yoga class. I'm a big fan of yin yoga. And it's the same type of feeling is when you are being in your body. It feels whole and complete, and you feel really calm and relaxed. Now, this is actually our natural state of being. Remember, we are called human beings, not human doings. So another example is, I want you to think about an amazing holiday that you've been on. So one of the ones that comes up for me is when I went on a girls' trip to Italy around 10 years ago. And we went to Italy for a month. We went to Tuscany and we did a self-guided bike tour around Tuscany, and we went to the Amalfi Coast and Lake Como, and I absolutely loved it. Now, I have such fond memories of that time because I was being. I was in my body, feeling connected, enjoying every moment. Now, for so many of us, and myself included back in the day, I was always out of balance. So back in the day, I was spending probably, if I'm really honest, 100% of my awareness doing and 0% being. And the thing is, in most Western cultures, the doing is what is rewarded. So it's based off working hard and results and achievements and Being busy, is seen to be really positive. Like, oh gosh, you must be so productive. You must have so much going on. And it's so easy for us to get seduced into the doing mode. Now, how this plays out for weight loss surgery patients in regards to their eating and weight. So for many clients that I work with, they are so busy doing. They're trying to be in control of everything, right? Which is also in doing mode. And it's, for the most part, out of balance and unsustainable. And the opposite of what we truly want ends up coming out, right? And that looks like eating. So it's kind of like whack-a-mole, right? So I was talking about this with my 6.5-year-old Harvey. Whack-a-mole is like we're trying so hard to be in control, right? White-knuckling our way through. But then what we don't want is actually what pops up. And this is in regards to our eating. It's like we are trying to be so in control of our eating and ourselves and our weight, we end up doing the opposite of what we truly want, which is being out of control. Also, the term head hunger or non-hungry eating is when our awareness is in our head, right? It's in the doing mode. When we experience cravings, our awareness is in our head. I want you to think about that for a moment. When we are doing, we are also in our head. You're starting to see a pattern here. So we are more susceptible to sabotaging ourselves, giving into our cravings, and that happens when we are engaged in that doing energy. Now, you can do any activity, right? So any activity, so whether it's going for a walk or having a bath or whatever that might be for you, it can either come from a place of being or doing. Now, many so-called experts I've seen on the internet give advice around distracting yourself as a craving, as a form of a strategy. But again, it's the doing energy. It's the same energy that also has the craving, right? The doing mode. So you can stay in your head, but you just end up prolonging the craving. So instead, try getting out of your head and into your body, right? So you're getting yourself out of the doing mode and placing yourself in the being mode. Remember, the being mode is where you are connected and present. It's when we're on the holidays, when we have a beautiful massage or doing yin yoga, that is the being mode in our body. But the thing is, we are the ones that need to transition from the doing mode to the being mode. So we need to facilitate that shift because our default is often doing. So if you start the day in your head in the doing mode, you're probably going to end the day in your head as well. So we need to be aware of it as step one. And then we need to intervene so that we can actually get out of our head and into our body, get out of the doing mode and into the being mode. Now, I'm all about small steps forward consistently. So I want you to consider, what could you do each day? Maybe it's just one small thing that can take you out of the doing mode and place you in the being mode. Is more about just getting some more balance back in this particular area. So it could be turning off your phone when you're having dinner with a family and just focusing on keeping your awareness in your body, connecting to your loved ones, connecting with yourself. It could be being out in nature. I love doing that as well. Just really breathing in and out the fresh air, focusing on the beauty, focusing on the simplicity. It could be doing yoga each day, whatever it is for you. So what is it that you want to commit to that will allow you to be more connected, be more present, and to live and enjoy your life on that day-to-day basis? And I'd love to hear from you. Share with me on the socials, what is that one thing that you are going to commit to that takes you out of the doing mode and places you in the being mode? Thank you for listening. I hope that's been really helpful and look forward to seeing you in the next episode. If you loved the content in this podcast, you have to come and check out my book. It's called Weight Loss Surgery Secrets: Why You Haven't Been Able to Get to or Stay at Your Goal Weight After Surgery. I delve into these deeper, juicy sabotage topics in the book. So come and check it out at book.georgiebeams.com.